Right here, we'd like to invite you to join us as we pay tribute and salute to some of the pioneers and forerunners in the world of music and show business. Personalities that made it possible for us to perform for you this evening by creating the styles, writing the music, singing the songs. We've selected 3 categories from which we've drawn personalities to point out. We selected the Dixieland Jazz era, the big band swing era, out of which came the song stylists. We'll start with the song stylists. A young man by the name of Stevie Wonder wrote some words that we felt were quite appropriate to help us set this up. He wrote the words that say, "Music is a world within itself, with a language that we all understand. Talk about music's pioneers that time will not allow us to forget. Now there's Basie, Miller, Satchmo, and the king of all, Sir Duke. And with a voice like Ella singing, there was no way the bands could lose." Yeah, there was no way the bands could lose when they had a song stylist. They could take a song and make it all their own. The minute you heard the voice and the style, you knew exactly who it was. Song stylists like Ella Fitzgerald, Cab Calloway, Tony Bennett, Peggy Lee, Billy Eckstine, Sarah Vaughan, Barry Como. Oh, the list was endless. There was one man that didn't come out of the big bands, but he was a great song stylist in his own right. As a matter of fact, he was the first of royalty in the world of song stylists. They called him the King, Nat King Cole. And there was no doubt about his sound or his style. Whenever this man would sing a song, you knew that song had a great chance of being around for quite a while, and quite possibly it would even become unforgettable. That is what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. You're like a song of love that clings to me. Oh, how the thought of you, it does things to me. Never before has someone been more so unforgettable in each and every way. And forevermore, that is how you will stay. And that's why, darling, I find it incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. You think that I am unforgettable. Yeah, there was no doubt about his style and his sound. Unique, unmistakable, and unforgettable. And as he said, most of the song stylists came out of the big bands. Now, the big bands were something else again. Back in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, right up until the 70s, a lot of great bands around. Back in those years, of course, you had Gene Krupa, Tommy Dorsey, Jimmy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, Artie Shaw. Yeah, many great bands. Count Basie, he was part of that royal family too, you know. We want to talk about a man that gave the world a lot of music in his lifetime. All over the world, he was loved and respected. He was known as the Duke. Duke Ellington, you must take the 8 train to go to Sugar Hill Way of Harlem. Yeah. You missed the 8 train, and then if you missed the 8 train, you'd miss the quickest way to Harlem. The Duke said that in one of his many compositions. I had the opportunity and the privilege of meeting and working with Mr. Ellington a few times. He told me once, he said, "You know, Lou, So far in my career, I've composed over 2,000 compositions, and I have found that my most creative moments are in the wee hours of the morning, around 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, when the hassle of the day before is over and before the hassle of the day coming on begins. Back in 1929, one morning around 5 o'clock, he took pen in hand and came up with a song that we call an evergreen in the industry, simply meaning as long as there's music played in the world somewhere, songs like this will be heard and appreciated. From the pen of Duke Ellington, they say, into your early life a romance came, and in that heart of yours there burned a flame that flickered one day, oh, but then it died away. Oh, but then, with disillusion deep in your eyes, you learned that fools in love, they soon grow wise. And the years have changed you somehow. I see you now. I see you smoking and drinking, but never thinking about tomorrow. You are nonchalant, diamonds shining, dancing and dining with a man in the restaurant. Is that all you really want? No. Sophisticated lady, I know that you miss the love that you lost long ago. And when nobody is nigh, you steal away in the corner somewhere by yourself. You sit down and you cry. Yeah. Now you want to talk about Dixieland jazz. Have you ever had the opportunity to go down around New Orleans where, you know, there's an area in that city called the French Quarter? Yeah. Now in that area, there's a street known as Bourbon Street. Now any given time of day or night, if you walk down Bourbon Street, you'll pass places like Al Hurt's joint, Quarter Two Sisters, and the Absinthe Bar. And a lot of the little places don't even have names, they're just doorways. But you hear music coming out of those places make you want to dance in the street, especially if you had one of them hurricanes, you know? You're feeling no pain, just walking down the street wanting to bop, singing the music like this. Listen to this. Here we go. Yeah! Our Dixieland band, check that out. Right. Hey. Yeah. Well, we want to talk about a man that came out of that particular era. Now, he never quite made the status of royalty as such, but he did become the ambassador of jazz to the world for America. And for over 50 years, he made people happy all over the world. When they heard the name Satchmo, they knew they were going to be in for a good time because the old man had a definite style and sound. A couple of his songs.
Oh, the shark, yeah. But it did, and it shows it early right to bed. Just a jackknife Lou Mack, babe. And he keeps it, the boy keeps his knife out of sight.
Oh, Jenny Diver, so get Dolly. Polly Beecham, roll Lucy Brown. You know that line form on the right, my baby. And now that Mack, he's back in town.
Hello, Dolly. This is Louis now. You're so nice. Have you back where you belong. You know you're looking swell, Dolly. I can tell, Dolly. You still going, rolling, you still going strong. I feel the rhythm swaying while the band is playing one of our old favorite songs from way back when. So take her out, fellas, find her an empty lap, fellas. Dolly will never go away. Dolly will never go away. Dolly will never go away. Stop the beat, I lose you, Bob. Oh, yeah. Ooh, and the band, all right.
Thank you. Yeah. One more time?
Yeah.
One more time? One more time? Yeah. Take her out, fella. Find that girl and empty that fella. I tell you, darling, gonna never, ever go away. Darling will never go away. Dolly will never go away. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Babo Z, let me tell you that red beans and rice is all right. Oh, yeah.